Hi, Jeff. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the ATO. We still have about 3 hours until tip-off tonight. All is calm inside the arena. You can see the dancers over my shoulder. They're getting ready for their pregame routine. This will be a packed house tonight, full of celebrities. We've already got a few here on the court side, including Quavo, who's a known person here in the ATL. But tonight, all about basketball and a chance for the Heat to take a commanding lead in this first playoff series. Tonight, a chance for the Heat to take a commanding 3-0 lead in their opening round playoff series against the Hawks.
Oh, what a power move for Jimmy Butler.
Game 3, the first road contest of this year's postseason for Miami.
You know, the series is still getting started. You know, we took care of business at home. Now we got to go on the road and take care of business on the road.
The Heat, holding a 2-0 lead, are expecting a big offensive performance from the Hawks now that Atlanta is back home.
They have great shooting. They have very talented players. You can't last a whole season, 82 games, and be the second-rated offense without developing some really good habits.
We know how dangerous, you know, their offense is, how much they can score. So, you know, we got to stick with it.
Hawks star Trae Young locked in for this evening, knowing going down 3-0 in a 4-game series is all but a death sentence.
We're ready to get back home and get back to work. And Game 3 is going to be loud. It's going to be fun. And we just got to go home and take care of home. That's all we got to do.
It's not just Trae Young. They have a lot of other guys that can really hurt you. They've got a lot of weapons, and they can score in bunches, and that's what they did us in the fourth. I thought we played, you know, pretty well, and yet they still went on a 15-2 run, and that's what they're capable of.
We got into Atlanta yesterday, and all we've heard on the radio and TV is that the Hawks will win this game tonight. We've been seeing the sea of red shirts as we're walking through the streets all through Centennial Park. So we'll see what the atmosphere is like inside this building. Again, the Heat have never lost a playoff series in a 7-game set when they lead 2-0. That's what they have going into tonight. We've got more live reports taking you all the way up to tip-off. But for now, live at the State Farm Arena, I'm Josh Moser with 7 News. Craig, thank you so much. Hi, everybody. Welcome courtside here at State Farm Arena. We're roughly 2 hours to tip off. We've got Bam Adebayo and Duncan Robinson out behind me on the floor. They're getting set for this big Game 3 tonight. Currently, the Heat hold a commanding 2-0 lead over the Hawks, hoping to make it 3 in a row to start the playoffs this evening. Hi, everybody. Welcome back courtside here in Atlanta. We've got P.J. Tucker, the final Heat player, warming up behind me ahead of tonight's Game 3. The Heat have a chance to go up 3-0 against the Hawks. And they have been phenomenal in the first 2 games. The key has really been the bench, the second unit averaging 44 points per game. That depth giving the Heat confidence coming to their first road playoff game this year.
We all like brothers at the end of the day. And, you know, for us, everybody has one common goal, and that's to win. We got guys on this team that aren't even in the rotation that can come in and produce. As much space as, you know, they're giving, you know, certain guys on the floor, you know, it's a pick your poison type of thing. You got to pick one or the other.
The other storyline of the first 2 games has been the Heat's defensive effort against Hawks star Trae Young. Ice Trae has been kept ice cold, averaging just 16 points per game on less than 35% shooting.
We're down 0-2 in this series, but this has probably been my most fun and challenging series that I've been a part of so far. And playing that chess match game with Spo and just knowing how good of a coach he is, but I'm trying to think ahead of him. I mean, it's a fun challenge.
There's just deep respect in terms of the game playing and all that. You know, I don't know. I'm a horrible chess player.
Well, hopefully he makes the right moves tonight. No team in NBA history has ever come back from a 3-0 deficit in a 7-game set. We'll be live after the game, but we've got to take a look at the rest of the sports landscape. And for more on that, we go back inside the studio to our Mike DePasquale. Hi, Mike.
Over 7 Sports with Josh Moser.
Welcome to Atlanta, everybody. We are moving closer to tip-off here of Game 3 between the top-seeded Miami Heat and the Hawks from Atlanta. ATL, we got a lot of fans out here. Some of them giving a hard time next to me, but a chance tonight for the Heat to take a commanding 3-0 lead in the series. The Heat have been so good away from Miami during the regular season. They were 24-17 on the road. That tied for the best mark in the East. However, the Hawks, very good inside State Farm Arena. Atlanta winning 20 of their last 23 right inside this building. A challenge for Spo and the Heat tonight.
You talk about how the momentum and the urgency, the energy can shift when you go from one building to another. You know, as competitors, you have to really embrace that and enjoy it. It's awesome playing in front of your home crowd. It's equally stimulating while playing on a road venue.
The winner of this series will go on to face the winner of Philadelphia and the Raptors, but a lot of news coming out of the Nets and Celtics series. Reportedly, Ben Simmons will make his debut coming up in Game 4. That will be played on Monday night. Remember the team trading James Harden to acquire Simmons from Philadelphia in February. The former #1 overall pick has not played in more than a year due to mental health issues and herniated discs in his back.
You got to go in the playoffs and play against the best players in the world in the playoffs. So it's nothing's easy in terms of that. But I feel comfortable stepping back on the floor and doing that, and doing what I can to help this team, progress and win.
The Heat are getting set to go here, but we also have the Marlins just up the road getting set to play their third game against the Braves. And last night, it was a gem of a game from Pablo Lopez. They won 5-0. Lopez threw 7 shutout innings, tying a career high with 9 strikeouts. Pablo now leading the majors with a 0.52 ERA.
It sounds good, but it's one of those things I try to take pitch by pitch. If I'm able to have 100% of my focus on every pitch, and if I'm able to do that through 100 pitches, it's going to be a good night. I just try to keep the same delivery. You want everything to look like a fastball until it's not, and I think that all starts with your being able to repeat your delivery.
So the Marlins starting that 3-game series tonight against the Braves. Game 3 just minutes away here at State Farm Arena. We will have a live report coming up following this contest. Again, no team in NBA history has come back from being down 3-0 in a 7-game series. We're live tonight here at State Farm Arena. Heat playoffs, nothing better, everybody. Keep it right here. 7 News is back after this. Stay with us. Anymore, we've got the Hawks fans behind me. And pretty much everything that you're telling you is how this game went. It is a crazy, crazy crowd. In case you missed the game, we're going to show you the highlights. A scary moment in the first quarter. It was Jimmy Butler driving to the basket hard. He would go down. Everyone holding their breath momentarily as we got fans coming to the game. However, Jimmy would come down and play better. Heat down 2 final quarter. Butler finding P.J. Tucker for 3. That would put the Heat up 1. Wild finish under 10 seconds delay. It is Trae Young going to the basket, a floater, and that will go with 4 seconds up there, up 1. Jimmy Butler trying to be the hero, falling away in the right corner, can't get it to go, and it is the Heat falling 111-110. It is now 2-1 in favor of Miami. Atlanta wins. Now, this game going late because we had a situation earlier today. Word started to spread at roughly 6:30 that this contest was going to be delayed. The entire south side of State Farm Arena had to be cleared out and 3 gates had to be closed to fans in response to a suspicious package that was found outside. The Atlanta bomb squad was then called in and gave the all clear. Game was able to start just before 8 o'clock, postponed roughly an hour. The contents of the box were not found to be dangerous and it was removed. As we welcome you back out live to State Farm Arena, the biggest storyline coming out of this loss is the health of star guard Kyle Lowry. He exited late in the game with what the Heat are calling a left leg injury. He's the point guard. He's who gets everybody organized on this team. And without him, that's why the Heat faltered down the stretch. We got more coming up in sports. But for now, live in Atlanta, I'm Josh Moser, 7 News 19.
Josh Moser.
Hi, everybody. Welcome out live to Atlanta and State Farm Arena. It was a wild finish tonight in Game 3 between the Heat and the Hawks. Actually, Miami trailing for the first time at the half, for the first time all playoffs. Third quarter, Miami able to go on a 1. It is 21-0 run. It's Max Strus. Then it's Tyler Hero hitting from 3. Heat erasing a halftime deficit and go up by 8. Fourth quarter, Kyle Lowry injuring his hamstring. He did not play the final 7 minutes going down the game. But down their point guard, Miami turning to Jimmy Butler. 1:30 to play, down 3 buckets, connecting from the corner. That tied the game at 107, under a minute left. Heat down 2. Butler finding P.J. Tucker, loves that right corner. Heat up 1. However, too much time for Trae Young. Ice Trae living up to his nickname, calm. Watch the tough floater, that goes. And the Hawks take game 3 in dramatic fashion, 111-110.
Draining emotionally at this point. But, it's all part of it. We got to get one on the road. The series doesn't start until, someone gets one on the road. Hats off to Atlanta. They, fought their butts off. And that's what the playoffs is. You don't, give up on the lead until, the end of the game.
The big concern is Kyle Lowry. Officially, it is a hamstring injury for the Heat point guard. He's listed as day-to-day. Rest of Look at Sports, we send it back inside the studio to our Mike DePasquale. Hi, Craig. What a wild finish, everybody. Certainly a different feel from Miami. You talk about home court advantage. The Heat holding serve in the first 2 games. Now with the series shifting here to State Farm Arena, it was a completely different atmosphere, and we saw the Hawks take advantage late. In case you missed the game, let's go through these highlights. A scary moment early in the first quarter. Jimmy Butler driving hard to the basket, takes a foul. He would be on the ground for a few minutes. Luckily, he would be able to walk to the bench and would remain in the game. Would fast forward, minute left in the game, Heat down 2. It's the aforementioned Butler finding P.J. Tucker in the corner. Loves that right corner for 3. Heater up 1. Under 10 seconds left. Too much time. Trae Young is going to take this coast to coast. Look at the touch on the floater. That put the Hawks up 1. The Jimmy with a chance to win. And that hits iron. The Hawks take game 3, 111-110.
They did their job. Obviously we got to maintain our leads. We just got to be better overall, every single one of us, but for sure starting with myself.
Game 4 will be on Sunday. Another storyline coming out of Game 3. Word starting to spread at roughly 6:30 tonight that the game was going to be delayed. The entire south side of State Farm Arena had to be cleared out, and 3 gates had to be closed off to fans in response to a suspicious package that was found outside. The Atlanta bomb squad was then called in. Took him an hour to give the all clear. The game was able to start just before 8 o'clock, postponed roughly an hour from the scheduled 7 o'clock start time. The contents of the box were not found to be dangerous, and the box was removed. Another storyline coming out of this game, Kyle Lowry. We've got more coming up on that and sports. But for now, live here at State Farm Arena in Atlanta, I'm Josh Moser, 7 News.